Hello guys, today we will make a Shiny application. Its name is Shiny Invoice. It is a simple bookkeeping software which help shopkeeper to track their sales and purchase transaction. Still today majority of shopkeeper using calculator in India for doing calculation, right? So as you can see in the image, a shopkeeper who using a calculator. So suppose a customer who buy grocery item like bananas, apples, and what he generally do, he take a calculator and start typing, and like uh, he he want to multiply quantity of item and price of a item and the total amount he get, and after that customer will pay him. So suppose if customer purchase a 8 product, then he have to do these things 8 times, so it is very time consuming, as you can see. And after that, after doing calculation, what he do, he create a bill on the paper like that, as you can see in the screen, and it is also a time consuming. Whereas if you go in the DMart type mall where all the items packed and it has a QR code that contain the quantity of a product and the price of a product. So cashier have to scan this QR code and it automatically registered on the billing system. So that is the modern things uh, the mall follow. But in India still today it is only available in the big city area, and in 90% of the area there is a shopkeeper, a small shopkeeper who sells unpacked items, and they have to use calculator for that. So now let's see how our app speed up this process. Okay, so that time can be saved. So now nowadays everybody has a mobile, right? So first shopkeeper have to click the product which customer want to buy. Okay, as you can see in the screen, and suppose he take a first photo of items, and then it will go to the LLM, and LLM detect grocery items from this image and store the detective item in the R data structure. And then what application do, application filter out all the items which match the image. Okay, and it generate a table like that, as you can see. And so as you can see that he filter out broccoli. Why broccoli? Because in the image, as you can see, the shopkeeper captured the image in the left corner. As you can see, there is a broccoli, bananas, apple. Okay, so there are cake, bread. So this is the item captured by the shopkeeper, and he capture this item and filter out from the database, price database. He every shopkeeper maintain this. Price here means selling price. So every shopkeeper goes to somewhere and buy in bulk. So he has an idea about how what the price he should sell. So basically, after getting table, shopkeeper needs to edit manually the quantity. As he added the quantity, amount is automatically updated. So in this scenario, shopkeeper only need to edit the quantity, he does not do anything else, and all the things happen automatically. So this will save the shopkeeper time. Now let's see our app in a action. Like as you can see that in the mobile you have to type the URL like https ravinder signups that sign in invoice. This is the URL you have to type in the mobile. So this application is basically built for the mobile application, so that it can usable for in the mobile. And there is a start button to start the camera, capture button for capturing the photos, and send button. It what it do, it send the photos to the LLM so that LLM can detect the grocery items name. And after that you have to go invoice button to make a invoice, like manually edit what type. But because this app cannot determine the quantity of items automatically, okay. Now LLM detect the grocery items, then put them in table. So for some reason here only you can see the three items, but because my camera's photos are blur little bit, that's maybe the reason. But 98% of the time good LLM, large language model, is able to recognize or detect the grocery items, okay. If you think that this item is not detect, so you can add manually by add row button if you want. And shopkeeper only need to edit quantity column, amount column is automatically updated, no need to edit anything. And finally we get summary, the total amount which customer will pay and what item and what quantity of item he purchased, you can also see in the summary table. So that is the things app. Now let's see the demo.